Love you too. How are you, Wilson? How are you? All right, man. Let me pray for y'all real quick, and we'll get it popping. All right. All right, let's do this. Father God, we thank you, Lord. We thank you for I thank you, Lord, for just being here, arriving here, and seeing all my other brothers and sisters. Lord, we thank you. I thank you for the excitement in their heart, the excitement about the vision, Lord. I thank you for using me to kind of head this group here, Lord. We thank you for all that you're doing. It's been a great month. It's been a great year, and we just couldn't be more happy with the work that you've done. We can clearly see that this community is in the palm of your hand. So I thank you for doing that, Lord. I thank you for all the success, all the lessons, all the growth that's been taking place, just the journey in itself. Every single person here is in a different season. They're on a different journey, and you know exactly where to meet them. So we thank you for that, Lord. We thank you for your precision, and we thank you for giving us precision here, Lord, at the desk. And we just give you the glory for what you're doing. We ask that you would bless us as we close this week out and this month out strong, and we give you all the glory and for the victory. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right. Hey, how are ya? Let's go. Amen. Let's do it. Let's start our day here. What a week, or I should say, what a month. Really coming off of a heater as well, right? Like September. Man, September was we were on fire, and we just kept that fire lit all throughout October. So very, very proud of you guys for just keeping your head down and doing what's required, to get what's desired. And that's what we'll do here today. Today is the Monday, so it's the last Monday of the month, I believe. Yeah, last week of the month here. Let me just check. Yeah, I think so. It is the 27th, so we're creeping. It's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined, to really continue to keep our head down and do the work, right? Do the work that's required for the dreams and goals that we have as an 8-figure trader, right? So we still have these government shutdowns here, so there's not going to be much news, but we'll get into the technicals and run it from there. So let me lower the music a little bit. Someone give me a heads up on the music, and if you haven't liked the stream yet, give the stream a like, sub to the channel, and then give me a heads up on the music here, Clubhouse. Let me know if we're good. Let me know. Only bands, what's poppin', brother? All I see is a bunch of 8-figure traders. That's all I see. A little bit lower? Okay, cool. That should be good there. Yeah, that should be good. Let me move this chat over a little bit. And again, if you guys haven't liked or subbed to the channel, man, go sub to the channel. I'm telling you, this channel is going to help you out in your day-to-day trading, in your day-to-day life. And we're just getting started here. So we have no plans on slowing this YouTube live stream down. We actually just have plans of continuing to ramp it up. So give the stream a like, sub to the channel, and let's jump into it here. So let me move over to, I'm going to make sure I'm on my copy accounts here today. And let's talk about gold. You guys ready? Fresh analysis. First day in the clubhouse. Oh, baby. Pretty bearish for the most part. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour here so we can get a good read on what we want to look for during our session. So as you can see, 4-hour time frame was ranging quite a bit here, right? You had this pretty nasty range. I should actually draw it like this so I could point a few. $4,000, just as we did this last time. Remember when we thought that this was a big move down, right? We thought that this right here was a big move down, which it was, right, on gold at the time. But this is the move that we really wanted to see. So let's see if we can come back into this overall range, maybe even crack below 4,000. But 4,000 seems to be the zone in which price wants to continue to return to, right? So we do have a lot of heavy rejection here. So let's not be blind to the fact that price is rejecting these zones. I'm open for bull on here, right? There's something fishy going on down here, and it also happened over here, and we need to go check it out. And so in order to do that, we've got to identify what these wicks represent here, right? What they look like on the lower.
abakire
ubuzima nibo ntange abandi.
mwazanye ku mafaranga man.
We Bruno,
Yama
ayo mafaranga resha
mwashane muhabwa urimo zana amafaranga mugabanye ibintu mugabanye imitwe.
ayo madola
we Derek iyi sura ni iki noneho urimo urakora noneho ni ya challenge cyangwa uri gukora noza real account nyine ni real account cyangwa ni nuza ni ugejeje amanga umuhungu araryoshye.
urashaka kurangiza kwa mbere
kubera icyo mva ko wa browinga bro uri gushaka setup y'iki uri gushaka setup y'iki man kigiye kubayinga se ahubwo fungure noza nanjye set noza trading view noza se yigeze he waruno iyi ni buy ya danger none se ntabwo ngizongera kuyikora kanze gato
yo yola
none se bro kutabayinga mani bimeze biti no gold kubona igeze muri support yari jya muri 1 hour cyangwa muri 30 minutes bro sko iyi ball ifite setup yo kubayinga man kandi iyi no muri zone yaba ari muri daily yaba ari muri 4 yaba ari muri 1 hour yaba ari muri 30 minutes na confirmation ari naga confirmation y'imbonye mu kanya muri 5 minutes okay iyo yaba ari confirmation ya seriye cyane yaba iri strong ariko nuko kubera kuntu amapipi iri kugenda ishobora kwinjirira aho ngaho ugasanga igarutse kuri testing hano hasi hahera ugasanga kubera kuntu arimo noza nini gahita gukuramo ariko winjiriye nka hano haboro hasi riri cyangwa hano ahangaha iri waba ufite aha nuza stop loss noya cyane kuko ndabona iri kuri 32 stop loss ahandi kubona wayishyira niyo washyira ku bihumbi 4 byuzuye ubwo zaba ari pips turuwasa. Oya uzi impamvu iyo ngiyo se ni muri zone hose man, none se ugiye winjiramo 0.01 niyo washyiramo nk'ebyiri cyangwa eshatu wagira ngo stop loss yaba ari nka $90 ukoresheje 0.03 stop loss yaba ari 90 kandi take profit yaba iri muri mu mapips nka 400-500 hafi na 700. Tuva mu minota mito ya mani jya mu isaha urebe, jya muri 1 hour mani urebe. None se simbona nawe wayishushanyije man. Liquidity grab nyine yazi grabinze bro. None se reba ino saha ibanziriza iyi ngiyi turiho, reba ahantu yatacinze. Ariko oya ishobora kudakura iyo row, ariko kuko ahubwo uzi ko breakinze ahubwo iyo row ishobora kuba igiye kumanuka ahubwo, ariko ya grabinze aho nuza nako demand ahantu iri, kuko aho ziriya kando zafungiye niho yakoze. Urabona row ya nyuma dufite ni iriya week yabanje ya kera iyo ngiyi. Urabona ahubwo iyi zone ahubwo hari kando ikoze munsi y'iriya week ahubwo yabigiye. Niyo mpamvu ndikubwira ati niho washyira stop loss. Noneho jya muri 4 hour urebe. Bullish ahubwo zigeze muri zone ya bullish. Okay, ni bullish itari long term. Kuko ureba nari hirya dufite rally base irari, iyi zone turimo hirya harimo rally base irari. Jya no muri day urebe. So ubona se ko nawe dufite rally base irari se, kandi urabona igihe iherutse gukoramo hose yari rejectinze. Rero ishobora no kutazamuka ngo ikomeze ngo irenge ariya ma week yo hejuru, ariko ishobora byanzira iraha rejecting kandi irasa irangiye mu kanya yaha rejectinze. Izo none se bro wahiye ryari se cyangwa iborosi iyo byinyereje? None se iyo ryari bro? Tagi turi kugenda naringize kunyanya n'eshanu cyangwa simbona se ubwo iyi ngiyi ari zo muri 7 z'ukwa 10/11/2015 2025. Pay before, iyi ni pay before ya 23 na 25 ijoro ryose wajya guys. Bro akajana ndaka none se ni speeding iyi ngiyi cyangwa ni Nonese ah bagukozeho kabisa. Oya ntago wagendera kuri ibyo ngibyo nanone. Ubwo rero niba ari ibyo ngibyo fata ubwo niba ufiteho 300 nangahe bikuzaho nka 80 wishyure ukore utuje bro. Ko nanone nujya kuvuga nanone ngo ugiye gukora ngo uri kuyashaka hahahaha urabona ibitangaza. Reba confirmation nakubwiraga muri 5 minutes njye nari ndi gushaka. Urabona dufite rari base rari sibyo? Aho ngaho rari base rari. Iyi 5 minutes iramutse ifungiye hejuru y'iriya week ya base, confirmation yabigiye kuko yahita breaking iri hayi ishyizeho mu kanya gahita igenda. Gusa mani njye nanze ngiye gutangira, ntabwo ndi gushaka gutangira mani nuza Trump atarafungura. Kuko mani bro haracyarimo volatility mani iteye ubwoba bro, iteye ubwoba cyane. Oya nafungura ubwo ushobora kuza stabilizing. Kuranga ntabwo mwaye. Ese mu kibi ko tujya twereka mani setup ze bimeze bite?
mani njye mba ndi kureba n'abanyabwenge ndi kusoma
Kagute QM se head and shoulder shayi no kuraginga byo biri seri. Bro rega gold kubera ukuntu mani muri ino minsi ifite uburemere ku kuzamuka imanuka haba harimo pips nyinshi.
mani we bakwandikira uri mu makosa.
Ase kuki ukorera kuri web man wagiye ukorera ntabwo ufite trading view noza muri noza API
wowe ufite apurikasiyo atari muri fone?
application ya trading view
Ah,
yego
maze aryo gutandukanirwa n'iri.
bro iyo muri machine money ibi ngewe mbona ariyo igenda neza. Mhm.
Espresso. Wa mbere mutagatifu.
Mutagatifu wa Yezu nuwawe.
Twabona wowe. Urashaka kureba ikimana?
Twereke impamvu urukundo rukorera. Ariko shaka nako we Derek maze kubona yuko kubera ukuntu uzi ibintu byinshi birakugambanira ndake. Mbambwire reba sureba hari aboro baciye umurongo kuri wana wa sibyo. Reba haboro irasa ya mukanya ifungiye uzeho irarejectinga ibona gufunga. Uziko kuva ino saa nshyashya yafunguye imaze kugenda pips 100 itanasubiye inyuma na pipi imwe. Ariko nyine kubera gushaka confirmation nyinshi
umuntu yaba araburije.
turebe urukundo uyu muhungu abikorera.
Makati yo kuwa mbere mani ifite agasuzuguro, ifite akanyari.
Cyaze bro man muzi ko umaze kubona yuko buri iminsi yo gutrading ari kuwa kabiri, kuwa gatatu no kuwa kane.
Ubundi iminsi 3 yo hagati mu cyumweru
kongeraho no kuwa gatandatu.
Kuwa gatandatu harya wavuze ko ubu trading bitcoin byaje akabona ikintu kiri kuri all time high kiba kikije.
Kuwa gatandatu ntabwo ikora major movement, irarenjinga kuko ku cyumweru nimugoroba nyuma ya saa sita itangira kongera gutrendinga cyangwa gukora major move. Kuwa kangahe? Bitcoin kuwa gatandatu. Kandeba harya umunsi turi kuwa mbere. Kuwa mbere ku cyumweru kuwa gatandatu. Kuwa gatandatu ndabona yakoze move nyine yo kuzamuka, ku cyumweru irongera iramanuka irarejecting ukuntu. Wabonye ya gold nakubwiraga muri 5 minutes iragiye. Ngo mutagatifu wa Yezu nuwawe. ari kwiga ari kwiyanaririza gusa nta kintu ari kutubwira.
mani kuwa mbere mba numva ari nko kugera, mba numva ari nko kwikirigita.
Hank nyumvira umushenzi.
kandi hari ahangaha harya takaza goridi bari iserere, njye ntabwo nzi uburyo muyishobora.
No, muri ino minsi ho ni iyindi case bro.
emu
Aho niyo yakiba abana mani. Mani igihe numva mperukira kumva umwana arira mani, umwana w'agahinja gatoya. Ikigandaga.
abana ni umugisha mani, ntimukanga abana. abana ni umugisha. none se mbazane mbahe icyo wazana. dore mani iyi boro irimo, dore ka gasuzuguro ko kwa kanga ndi kubivuga.
Cyaza mani, niyo mpamvu umuntu akwiye kugira capital nini bro, kuko urumva uramutse ufite capital wajya uvuga ati kwa mbere ntabwo rwose amasabwa kuhakora, ndakora kuwa kabiri gusa.
uzi iyo ufite capital nini mani, nyanza uvuga ati niyo nakora rimwe mu cyumweru
ndazanamo nka 500.
nta kibazo mfite.
Ejo nabonye umuntu ufite miliyoni 10 kuri momo, numva nahita mwiba telefone nkajya Kongo. nahita mbitsa kuri Exnest direct.
ni uguhita uyabitsa, ariko mani uzi ko amafaranga uyohereje kuri aya manuza batayatarakinga mani.
ntago bayagarura bro, ntabwo zibona, ntabwo ziri regulated mu Rwanda. Regula natwe tuba turimo turiyahura, natwe bashatse abantu bakunda kutwishyura.
wayanagaho da kwigendera.
mani wowe ibintu nuza tuzi ufite ntabwo zikoresha neza. tuburirwa irengero ndake. si bitandatu by'idolari, hafi 700. kandebe ibihumbi 10 nako miliyoni 10 cyane na 60, 6,800 hafi na 50. nanjye byanshanze ibintu arimo man, no man, uri mu bantu wa mbere nibyo chat zabo nabonaho n'ibishushanyo byabo simbone setup zabo sinzumve. Ariko nk'iyi ngiyo ndi kuyibona, iyi ngiyi iriho aha ngaho ndi kuyibona noneho.
ubu ntabwo kabona.
Oya iyi ngiyi yo mise nyibona, ariko kuva kare handi ubona nayibuze kuko iyi ball yo iyi ball yiri legit bya danje.
Ugasanga ari uko byari nko ku munota.
Byari nko ku munota niyo mpamvu. Oya iyi ngiyi iri legit kabisa.
Ariko iyi ball man, iyi ball iri hejuru hahera man, niyo mpamvu gupfa kwinjira ngo muri seri bro.
Nayo iri kuri all time high se?
Ntabwo reba ku munsi.
Ahubwo iyi ball izaseringa kuko iyo gap iba yasimbutse byanze bikunze iraza kuyifiringa.
Iyi gap nanjye niyo natagitingaga ko yazi ikayikoramo.
Ariko ifiringa kabisa. Kandi akabaye wari wateze hamwe ka refresh
ushobora kongera igakoramo hariya hejuru yawe, wenda breakinze ahangaha nibwo watangira gutagetinga.
Ariko saa 9 iraza.
Ngubwo ntabwo wamenya ibyo ngibi ari byo.
Ejo umumeri yaratugonze man.
Yabagonze gute?
Niho imodoka bro yaradukubise inyuma baryo zaracyegura ndake. Niya home yadukubise iyi ball y'inyuma yose. Aya ntabwo yari ngiyeho. Cyaze man accident ibirenze ndeke bro. Siko yadukojeje birangwa bisanzwe ariko wayisumva ko ari impact nini baye bro.
Man, imodoka ifite imbaraga nyinshi
man. Imodoka ifite imbaraga za danje ndake.
Wowe uba uyirimo ukumva nyine nta nuza ariko ifite imbaraga.
Man, imodoka ibiremereye kabisa. wahita wirinda.
Niyo mpamvu ubu modoka bw'ububenzi iyo bukoze impanuka bukora impanuka mbi.
Ariko nuko twitwa turi mu gatoyota.
Toyota zirakomera abana.
Toyota zagerageza gukomera.
Zirakomera.
Yaze man, maze kubona gutunga imodoka ari stress bro. Man, akaboro ugenda wigengesereye wakoze ahantu ukumva urapfuye. Agira umuntu ugukozaho ukumva urarize. Umva njye ntabwo nyigendamo kwiga. Ariko dore izindi bono nabonye zikomera man. Turiya tuboro twa Volkswagen turakomera. Dushake veni nyine tuyigure.
urabona kuyagira kapito warangiza ukayagira urabona urabona ibintu bya ICT mani
kanze
urenda ngo nkubwire iki mani nta kintu kirimo mani ubu ngubu nta kintu kirimo pe
aho ngaho
cyakoze iyi boro imanutse ikaburekinga ahangaha
none se wagira ngo ball kwamanuka mani yaba ari n'iminota ingahe ko nta n'iminota 5 irimo
nibyo mvuga ihamanutse sava ariko mu gihe itarahamanuka turacyazamuka ubu ngubu ibiri muri fora ndajya he fora ndaje he ariko ubundi mani ubona trading mani atari inoza mani atari umukino w'amahirwe
w'amahirwe si wo gusa bivurwa ariko ni umukino w'amahirwe gusa uba ufitemo edge
nyine uba ufitemo ahantu
uba ufite ukuntu wacitinga
ariko ubundi just ni ukugera ni ukuba ufite nuza mani management gusa ugategereza yuko uzaba profitable naho ubundi rwose
ngo itaha iwacu iwacu heza sinzi ariko ejo bundi narakoze bro ejo bundi nakoze one session y'umugoroba umwe nashyizeho 100 nkora kandi 100 mpita mvamo mana ntabwo nashaka kugira ngo ndebe movement zirimo za gold man ko nabonaga zikabije oya ntabwo ari kubigiraho bizarre uno man yari trade yari high risk actually doreba wa munsi twakoze sibyo umunsi ukurikiye cyangwa ukurikiye nyuma yaho sinibuka neza ujye bura turebe niba mfite aga screenshot kayo. Kubera ko nari nakoresheje root size iremereye. Kereka ari karindwi. Karindwi gatandatu gatandatu. Nagendaga kuko urabona zari muri pips hafi desi.
Brendomani ari muri ba bantu babona agasetapu akaba ari bwo amafaranga.
No wapi man, none se nka mukanya simbonye setup ariko wapi.
Agati ubu ngubu njye nubwo ngiye gushyiramo amafaranga yanjye.
Kanita umuntu ho gato. Yo bro.
Yo, ntawe uri kujya nyine, niyo mpamvu nta kintu kizima gihari. Nsenze kugira ngo bimanuke byakizamukira noneho kurushaho. Iyi boro iri kuri all time high wabayinga, ariko na bayi irasa nabi, ntabwo wavuga ngo wayikoresha. Nubwo akantu ukuntu ya consolidate iza hano ikazamuka gutya, ihise imanuka gutya. ugenda mu muhanda nk'aho ari wowe uyubakisha. Mwese hano kuki bakwandikiye i Butare bakaba batarakwandikiye? Iyo uzabibwire CP mani ajya ushinzwe umutekano wo mu muhanda ninde abanza ko aguseke ati ngewe polisi iranyanga. Ariko wenda hari igihe ushobora kubyuka nabi ukagenda, ariko ubundi ngewe nzi ko uziko niyo urengeje 60 urumva ugakoresha 65 uzi uko biriya byuma bitapfa kudetekitinga. Ubundi keretse iyo warengejeho nka hafi 10 rwose. Ariko rero tubonge ca nini inahirwa ubundi ijana niryo leta ari guturisha ubu ngubu. Ubu wamaze kugira ubu niyo bagukubitiraho desa ntago nyine ubu wamaze gutoza. Ariko mani njye ntabwo n'uburyo ka kamera usiko ubanza waragenderaga mu ry'inani cyane ryajya bavuga ngo ni iry'inani. Hari ukuntu umuhanda ukubawera mani ukumva noneho utaragerayo ryari ubundi ugakandagira, ahubwo ku buryo wakandagira ugakandagira no muri za ntungamani. none se ukwangira umwana bose ariko ubundi se ko ntawaburana na polisi nyuma mbona baradama bakwandikiye ntacyo warenzaho n'ubundi ntabwo ufite uko waburana anaraboro baramutse barimo kutwiba nta nubwo twazapfa tubimenye. Keretse babikoze n'umuntu bakabikora nka Mutabaruka cyangwa nka Kenesi nibwo byaryoha neza, akaza nko kuri akaza nko kuri TV akabavuga umunsi wose nibwo bamenya ubwenge naho ubundi barabiba abantu gusa. Kabarira ikiganiro ibintu byo kuwa mbere ubundi biba ari umunezero. Cyakoze hari igihe kuwa mbere habamo ukagira ngo bayibatse, ariko hari n'igihe rwose Monday na. nanze ngo ndimo kurebera ku cyumweru. Monday ni aho ngaho sha. siho nuza se si cumi n'eshatu. ndebera nawe. Sangahe? Saha zingahe? N'igice bihita biyoberana ubundi tugira ngo ni nk'abazunguzayi babonye polisi imunyura itangira kubona akajagari gusa, isoko ryose rikuzuramo akajagari.
In the market, except today.
Today is a Monday. enye zibura 10 n'igice zabura 10 ngo biyoberanye. Njye ntabwo bajya baririmba mwana. Cyane ntabwo yuda barimo. Amagambo arimo ntabwo nzi kuyakurikiranya ariko nzi uko ayarimo n'atarimo. Ninde yari yapfuye? Oya. Ntabwo ari. Keretse nimba ari remix. Yo.
Hari aboro kutabayinze se?
Ko nabayinze gute?
Season mani suri washanje simbona yari yikozemo.
Ahangaha. Oya. Ahubwo uzi ikintu nari nashushanyirije? Ni iyo ku isaha imwe. Aha yayikozemo n'aha yayikozemo
Ya muri 15 minutes mwereke ahantu wayishushanyije.
Bruno mani.
Nanjye rega mani nanjye nwika menshi bro. Iyo utwika menshi ufata menshi gutyo nyine biba bingana.
Kuza muri trade imwe ijana. Ngenda twika ikimani. Akantu k'agaspeedy.
Ubwo iyo wakwiye kuba uri gushaka setup muri gold kuko gold ubu ngubu nibwo igiye kugenda. Sinzi we byaterwa rebaho nyine.
siko hari ukuntu ushobora gutekereza inversely y'abatrader se ngo
nta kintu kimwe muri forex utakora no gufomboza byaguhereza do.
Uziko wapfomboza ukunguka amanya kurusha abantu barya.
ubwenge bwinshi.
Aho ati buri ko isaha izajya yifunga nzajya ndeka iminota 5 mpite mfomboza aha niki.
Nsibishe korodi iyo uba ubayinga saa sita z'ijoro buri gihe
mu cyo ndebera akaboro mani se waherekanye ugategereje bro.
Erega naha yari yabaye none usanga ahoraho nitazamutse kongera ikamanuka ikagera
ariko se aho ngaho ntabwo harimo ntabwo harimo pips zihagije ushobora gukoresha. Ntabwo ziri enough
bitewe na stipe yawe.
Nsenze ariko nta rukundo bifite.
icyo turashaka kureba umuntu ushya manjye nahiye already nabeshye sibyo
Njye ndi kuyitarakinga main ubu ngubu mu kanya murajya kubona mubone nkubisemo agahumbi. Mubone nkubisemo
gukora aka SMT sinzi iyo kagana
ubu SMT irimo irabivanga yakoze SMT nyinshi pe urimo urazigenderaho waba umaze guhomba nk'inshuro ahantu hose nuyitegereza zigiye zirimo.
ziri buri biri mani reka turebe iyo bigana yigisha dore isaha ziburi biri
Yesu
ni wowe bavuze cyangwa dutegereza undi.
wicecekesheje bene wanyu ushaka
buriya ibizi ngo iraza kumagurutsa njye kwizina
ikibazo
mwe nta kibazo mwese. Maria Rosa, I'm sorry. Maria.
mani tudaca abantu basize
Garantano. Sa mugani inka ntuza ukoze kose wayitangira ngahe mani
kanze man
amadolari 500 cyangwa wayitangira nk'ijana.
witonzeho gatoya ngo yitabe umunyeshuri
wowe se wowe wayitangira ngahe
500 gusa ariko ngiye kumva nabikorera ubuntu murumva kugira ngo akorere amafaranga cyangwa ahubwo ntabwo
irabamara bro.
We just gotta be patient, man. Just be
Alright.
patient.
Literally. Let 'em
TK threatened the Zoom guy's life, but we made it happen. No, I'm just kidding. Let's get it. Got break even? Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, not good, but break even's
go.
fine
Damn,
there.
tapped you in. Sheesh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's basically what we were looking for. You know, something like that. And then I would say, will we have hit partials yet? Probably. Probably partials somewhere around there. Like these lows there. It's like 50 pips. But yeah, that's pretty much what the trade's supposed to look like here. You know, with the top wick. So
Then just bled off, bro.
gold did almost get me. See, I had to move it. Oh, whoa. Where's my other one on Top Step? Make sure I'm not. Almost got me. That's right. What's up, Mr. Kraft? Good to see you, brother. Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Wow, what a move. What a move. What a shame. What a shame no top wick there. That's trading, gang. Sometimes you know gonna know exactly when price will go, where it will go, but the setup just sometimes doesn't come to fruition. But price coming back up for that top wick now.
Oh yeah.
Nobody moves, nobody gets clipped over there at Zoom.
This is 3 minutes into 9:30 though, so we'll see what happens at the end of this time.
Yeah, I mean, would have liked it here, you know, but
Yeah.
I actually think we would have got stopped out on that. Because yeah, we would have went a little bit in profit there, but we rejected, broke the high, which would have been our stop loss there. So that might have, you know, not actually been a win either. So I'm sure I would have probably had my stop loss sitting like maybe like right here. So it might have been a win, but damn, Nick, how'd you know how to put it that much higher? All right, this is interesting now. We got a ball game ahead of us here. So we really just tap target now, right? So we actually tap target again, which what we were looking for. The candle's now coming back up. Look at the 4-hour candle here as well, coming back up to potentially flip bullish here. So yeah, let's see what happens here at 9:45. It'll be the second half of this very, very high volatile 9:30 candle, and we'll see if we can get in on it. We'll see. 150 pip. Yeah, nice move. Nice move. What up, Ayush? Damn, YouTube like put your guys' full names out now. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I see that.
Like what? YouTube, what's going on?
No more
man? What's
YouTube
going on?
username.
What happened to the YouTube usernames?
Yeah, now it's like Instagram handles and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I saw that today. I'm like, whoa, what's going on over here?
Serious.
What's going on? What's going on? By the way, has anyone been watching the London or the Asian or the pre-New York streams like back again? Because we're starting to put them all up now, so you guys can rewatch them, just like you could rewatch like YouTube and stuff. So if you didn't know that, check them out. I think they're in the courses section as well. Hey, Yush, there he is. There he is. What up, LeGrand? There he is. I've got your full name now, bro. Time to change that handle. Chatty, how we feeling? Hey, how are you? Feeling fantastic, brother. How about you? I've rewatched them. Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys can rewatch all the streams now. All the streams that are off YouTube, you can rewatch them now in the clubhouse. Yeah, sick. I got tapped in on those 15-minute
Asian
cells.
Asia session is sick.
Yeah. I highly recommend going watching some Asian session
Absolutely.
streams.
Asian's my favorite.
Joke's on you, Legrand. I got it on the back end of the website. No, I'm just kidding. I know your whole government now. I'm gonna go look for it.
LeGrand, what up, bro?
What up, Foster? Good to see you, man. All right. Well, that was a move down, man. That was a beauty, right? Like a 4-minute move and right back up. Oh, yeah, 4 minute and then right back up here. So we'll see what Price wants to do now. Glad we stayed out, right? There's no point in getting in if it doesn't match up with what we were looking for. But we'll see what happens now, man, because you got a pretty clean range here to move back up. Right, 109 pips back up to the wick fill on the 1 hour and 184 pip range here. So actually not that bad. Look at the 1 hour coming back up here too. 4 hours starting to flip bullish again as well. Daily done tapped, I guess that wick fill there, right? So yeah, we'll see how we do. Possible support being formed here. So we gotta make sure the candle close is strong, not necessarily like how it just was, but strong bullish.
We got a 60 pip range.
Yep. And if you don't understand your ranges, you're getting caught holding that bag, right? Because sellers like, wow, look at all this pressure. Oh my God, we're holding it forever, you know. And then boom, right? So if you don't know those ranges, then you know you're still holding that. Gonna watch all the Asian sessions and stuff. Yeah. You could rewatch them. We do them live at 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. The grant.
Yep.
Yeah, you got. I think the if you go into the Discord, you could see the clubhouse stream schedule. So yeah, everything's pretty much in there. It's right here.
Yeah, chat. Be prepared for Asian Open tonight, man. Asian Open was hot all last week. You don't want to miss it this week.
Yo, Asian was hot. Hot. Asian
Bro,
in London last week.
Before you drop the link.
Yeah.
On
you
fire.
gotta be, bro.
On fire last week.
Nope. No Pippin dips this week, bro.
Dude, last week I came in a couple times and he's like, all right, guys, see you tomorrow. I'm like, wait, what?
I don't know, bro.
What?
I couldn't do it the second day. I'm like,
Spice
nah. People are trying to come to the Asian session tonight. But the cool part about the second day is we had another good opportunity. So if someone didn't take that first trade at like, I think it was like 8:05 or something, 8:15. I think like 9 p.m. gave us like a celery too that same day, remember? So there's been a lot of opportunities. You guys have completely changed my mentality towards Asian session. Yeah, dude, me and John too. You know, me and John used to be like, nah, we're not trading Asian. And eventually we started doing it. And we're like, whoa, you know, this is actually a pretty powerful session. It's nice too because the market's slowed down, so it's nice to be together as a group as well. You can really kind of chat and talk and work some kinks out if anyone's struggling with anything. Or my full name is still a mystery. Oh yeah, Ben.
That's really that's like, and that's what happens when you try something out, like for real. Like you can't just BS something. Like we literally would just look at 8:30. We would look 10 minutes quickly at Asian Open and judge the session based off that. Right? It's not until you actually trade the session. You know, when you're actually there, marking up your ranges and you're trading the whole session there for the session, where you start to really see how how good it could be. For real. Just like anything though.
Yep. Yeah, you got to be there.
You're for real with it.
You got to be there to see
You'll
it.
be real back, yo.
Yeah, Asian's great. Yep. Asian London's really good too. You know, both those sessions don't have much interference, right, with news or you know, at least the U.S. All the economies being open at once, so it's nice.
Yep.
Can I play some motivational audios at the end? Back in March, we did do that. That's right. Yeah, we actually did that last week too. Yeah, it was probably the first time since I did it since March. Did you guys like the little audio at the end? It's pretty good. Pretty good. What time will Asian session be? So it'll still be Eastern times. So it's still the same time as it always was. I think until next week, and then next week it may. I think it changes for you guys this week, and then next week it goes back to normal. Or 2 weeks? Is it 1 or 2 weeks that the U.S. like switches over like 2 weeks later, right?
I think it's 1 week.
Is it 1?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 1.
Honestly, those are questions you don't even want to ask me. Those are questions you want to like Google or ask somebody with like that's way smarter than me.
It's right. It's just the European time zone right now.
Yeah, I think so.
That is back. They're an hour, I think, behind. So
okay,
it's just
1
for
week.
this week though. After this week, everything will be back to normal for them at least.
Sweet. There you have it. Wow,
So
continuing
just for
down.
the European time zone people, the time zones are changing for you guys. That's it.
Crazy. November 2nd. Oh, okay. November 2nd will be our day.
See, that top wick on the candle now, Nick, would have been nice, before we melted down.
Exactly. No, that's what we wanted. We wanted that top wick, but
Ended up coming.
it's tough to take it on the flip like that too, right? Towards the bullish idea and the 4-hour flip and bullish and stuff.
Yep.
So basically we'll have support and resistance from daily 4-hour time frame, and from there we keep going down to the 1530 support resistance. Yes, exactly. So you're going to get direction and all that from the daily and the 4-hour, and then down on like the 15-30 minute and the 1 hour as well is where you're going to look for setups, ranges, entries, things like that. Exactly. Wow, we moved right back down. Nice. Whoa. We might break lower.
Surprised, honestly.
I'm not. So dang
Just for
bearish.
price action, at least.
Can we break through the 4-hour wicks? Hoo. Yeah, give us entry. Yes, tell the market. Give us entry.
I wonder how we react at this level here on the 4-hour. That area where we wicked out all those times.
You got a 1-hour closure in like 15 minutes here. We're at support now, so
Yeah.
you might have to do a fresh little analysis here too in just a minute or two. Is my top beat support chat working? They owe me a payout and I came. Oh snap! He says my top step support chat working. I don't think so, Norbert. No, I actually haven't tried. They owe you a payout.
Maybe try
Damn.
calling them.
They probably should. They
Maybe give them a call, Norbert.
yeah. Oh, having the same issue? Oh, don't tell me that. Top step. I'm about to milk another payout here. Gang, we're up. I got one of my other accounts that basically in a way they gave it back to me. You guys remember when they took 2 accounts from me? Well, I got them back, and they gave them back willingly. So I took it, and I'm up 8,800 so far on the account. We'll see if we can get one. But I would love to have another 1 or 2 bigger days. That would be pretty nice. That'd be pretty nice. But so far, we have at least a $4,200 payout pending. About. Not pending, but in the works. In the works. What up, AV Mike? Hey, how are you? Good to see you, brother. Does this setup applicable to Euro USD? The setup or the playbook? The playbook, yeah. Yep. All right, man. Now we gotta watch. We gotta see how we react here and stuff. So I'm not really gonna do much on this. Yeah, this sell right here. Let's just see how we react. So basically, we're gonna look for trades in the new hour candle. Let's see how we do on the closure here. My first futures account, I need like 4. Okay, past 2 days. Should I size up and finish just before? I think if the conditions are in favor to size up, then yeah, why not? You know, but if it's just a regular trade, so if you guys haven't like seen how I like to use like my risk when it comes to like those futures accounts and have like a small, medium, large, and kind of go about it like that, or you could even call it a 1, 2, 3 or whatever. So basically 1, 2, 3, like these are contracts, right? Contracts. So depending on the conditions, contracts. So depending on the conditions of the market, I'm either going 1 contract, 2, or 3. So most of my trades are going to fall within probably the 2 contract area, which is just like a regular good A+ setup. And then you're going to have some setups that, like, you know, there's some sketchy things about it, right? You're like, they're going against a higher time frame or something, or news came out, or you got some, you know, I don't know, just market structure in the way, right? Conditions don't favor the trade as much, even though it's an A+ setup. I'll go 1, and if there's some standout things about the trade, you know, like, oh, it's 930, it's breaking all the lows, it's whatever, then I'll, you know, go even bigger. Yeah, so that's the way I would do it. What a move, what a move. I think we could still see like 4,000 today. Crazy. Look at all this clean range we have. Lots of clean range. This also could be liquidity here for a massive move down, right? A little fake out on the 1 hour right there. Closure below. If we can close below there, even better. And then a straight run down to 4K. Clubhouse population is greater than India. That would be nuts. That would be nuts. When you were unprofitable, what would you tell your wife? Did she see the vision? Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, me and my wife have incredible communication. So, and we had already succeeded at some other things, and she knew I had what it takes. You know, she just let me do my thing and figure it out. She didn't get in the way too much. She was just rooting me on from the sidelines. You can do it. You can do it. She said, "You're the man. Anyone could do it. You could do it, boy, baby. You could do it." I say, "You know what? I can." Those that made a big difference on your trading, you guys. Honestly, out of everyone, the group has really made the biggest difference in my trading, because now I have a, you know, once I started trading publicly, right, now I had to trade responsible, right? Like if I was teaching something, I couldn't do something else, right? And the group would be like, "Yo, what the hell? Like what setup was that?" You know what I mean? So it was very, very nice. You know, I was able to have a group of traders who not only I can teach, but that I could hold accountable. They could hold me accountable without even trying to. You know, just them watching is enough to keep me accountable. And yeah, I think the TT community.
Stop loss kayishyira he?
Ishyira munsi tu.
Dugudugudugudugudu.
ibyo uvuze ni ingirakamaro uraje ubibone
ya boy guhaye second chance isubiye ya ball n'ubundi yari kare.
aya ntabwo ari
Maybe you
MNQ
could
ni
still,
GCMGC.
maybe you could still spell upon me. Oh me. Oh. And then
Byakwemeka.
don't me. Don't.
Banze ko twareka iyi saha ikarangira mani. Iyi saha ikarangira.
Man.
Ngira nziza.
Ngisaha itara hajya nta ndirimbo irimo ibyo bintu mani ngisaha itaragera ambura nk'ibyo bintu.
Igeze ikurika.
Nawe urakera.
Bro njye nakaye mfite abana bamaze nabo kugira abana.
Derike Bogu ha.
Aheze. Isoko ririze. Turebe bataduhendera ku isoko.
Gutinda mu makona kwawe nibyo bituma rero ugira. Tinda ko setup urazibona yo ugatinda kugiye mu isoko.
Maybe you could still spell upon
Icyo se
me.
wavuze ngo tubayinge.
Oh me.
Eh?
Na
So wavuze ngo tubayinge.
nabayinga nabayinga bayihuse. Yes.
Ese ubundi we Derike ubundi ukora New York gusa.
Byose ndi
Leta y'u Rwanda iri gutera inkunga abikorerana nkawe.
So wa mugani mani kambaza ubu ngiye gufata inguzanyo muri banki nkababwira ko ndi umuterederi mani ntabwo bayimereza.
Ibyo bintu so wowe waba wabitekereje gutya kuki wabitekereza ibyo bintu? Cyubwo wowe wabitekereza ibyo bintu? Bro man yaba ari risk irenze wishyizemo.
Deri washyizemo n'uzakangaye. Gatatu ni akayabo.
Bigenze bite se? Yinjiyemo? Bro winjiyemo arinde ubivuze ibyo bintu.
Maybe you could spell upon me. Shushanya mani iyo IFVG iri aho hirya.
ngaka.
Ni uwo mucunguzi ufite gusa naho ibindi byose ntabwo bya making sense.
Ngeri iyo stop loss.
Ayongeye cyangwa yigabanya?
Stop loss? Nareke gushyira neza hari iri. Nayishyire munsi ho gatoya. Areke gushyira hari neza iri.
Toxic.
Ubwo nibwo igiye kuzamuka rero sasa.
Tukivamo nyine si bisanzwe.
Sha wumve ngo misengo ku mutrade hano nuza kuri TikTok uri live. hariya neza winjire nawe niho winjiriye noneho we uzi ari gukoresha akadorari 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 ari gukoresha 3.5
sharinga link ke turebe
ubu se abantu baje mu bizera bro
ni ukumuseka gusa mani se twari tuba turi kwirebera abantu
tiki 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 tiki
tikiti date zero
yahindura ifunze
yego ko yavuye muri kera yamarije kujya muri desa mani siporo trade imwe ahubwo tugahita tubirenga
Wear a Real Madrid jersey in my next Barcelona watch along live stream. Real Madrid official starting 11 for the There's a 0% chance Real Madrid beat Barcelona today. Barcelona's official starting 11 for the El Clasico is out, and Barcelona will come to Wednesday and we learn more. If Real Madrid beat Barcelona tomorrow, I will shave my beard and wear a Real Madrid jersey in my next Barcelona watch along live stream. Real Madrid's official starting 11
trade yabeva indati
things we learned. Real Madrid beating Barcelona. Lamine Yamal played like shit. We talked all that trash and didn't do it. Real Madrid at 17, I wanted everything that was in store. At 23, I wanted
No. mani sinzi ahantu inyama y'ubwoba yawe yagiye mani tararara iyo boro mani iyo bayi ntunayitekereze iyo boro itaburekinze aho hejuru ntabwo wayizera
At 17, I wanted every virtue. We have to eat 10 times stronger than you to make a difference. Well, I think you'd be surprised.
ubwoba bwishe abantu butuma bakora ibintu batazi man niba ushobora guholdinga trade yawe ikagera kuri tipi kuko itayiholdinga igera kuri stop loss
Oh, really? That's just a rumor. It's not happening. Reality sure. That's not what my buddy in the cafeteria just said. Hell, you're back!
Grade ntabwo iri kugorodinga mani. Mani njyewe nakubwiye ngo bayinge ko navuze ngo njyewe nta bayinga. Sha yizane. Icyanze cyo nuko navugaga gusa ikintu nanarije ntabwo njye nayanarije nta niyo mfite muri chat zanjye, ubwo zigombaga ngenda mbikuye. Maybe you could spell upon me. Man, bora iri ahangaha. Nasi nimu yiveho. Sinzi aho umuntu yaba arimo arajya.
Bro. Gordy, kiri bubayinge. Nawe ndaragiye gushyira trend line muri 1 minute ndake. Hano candlestick urimo urakoresha nazo. Katurebe. 140. Code man muri ino minsi ni ibisazi na 0.01 sinzi ko nayo ubwayo ihagije. Yego bitewe n'amafaranga waba ufite bro man, uzi umuntu ufite nk'ibihumbi nk'icumi uzi ukuntu aryoshye muri ino minsi man. Ibora yagiye man, nimwiyakire. Isubiye muri bitatu ndake. Oye none se bro igeze ku 401 bro, pips 10 buri buzigende minota ingahe? Ubu iyi ngiyi yamaze gusubira byarangiye. Harya wait muri futures igeze kuri kangahe? Bine na 17 na ko futures zaba ziri hasi. None se taki bro, futures ntabwo arizo ziri fresh man, none se urumva ariko uzi ko futures man harya sibo bisetingira ntuzara hari movement niba ari iki sinzi ngo nigeze kubyumva boro z'ama futures man ntabwo ziba regulated na kuri market isanzwe cyama bank. Futures ntabwo arizo ziba regulated nazo. bitatu yanze kugerayo. Ariko irajyayo. Abahungu uyu munsi byanze reka tujye kuryama. Ntahejwe amasaha nk'aya ngaya niba bikunda. Oya ikintu umaze kubona cyo wowe uragira wowe uraflipinga ahubwo wowe ntabwo uri umuscap, ntabwo uscapinga. Shari trade nyinshi nanga twari kuba twafashe pe nyinshi zo guscapinga. Njye kureba Real bayihere nako Barca bayihereza ibyayo. Okay. Madrid. Huh? Ashaka bro ntabwo byanashoboka ya trading na gusa trading wishingikirije iki nuko inama bwiye wa trading. Oya ariko icyiza ni uko market nako nuza trading account yawe ikiri nzima fresh. Man ngewe okay n'ubu ngubu donda zifite pe nakinjiramo ariko se kwinjiramo nino nuza nino market ukuntu imeze muri ino minsi uko yagutamo nyinshi nako yagutwika menshi. Ngiye kirongeye kijya kinanira. Ndi kwibaza ko ndi bubigenze sinzi kandi nanone nkavuga ati ntanabyihorera bro, ntanabyihorera nkategereza ukwezi kugatoboka umuntu akareba niba bafungura iriya boro. Gavumenti shutdown yarekera. Ariko iyo trend yawe ni yawe, ndabona wowe wagenda uyifata gake gake. Ubwo nyine turi kumwe mwana, ngo turi kumwe, tuzareba hejuru turebe ngo bwana. Sawa sawa.
Results. Well, guess what? You are gonna get random results no matter what, because that's the power of uncertainty. We don't know what we're gonna get here. You might see everything, it might not play out. But our job is to build with expectancy, right? So whenever you create the data, whenever you select the data, you know that you're already at a level of subconsciousness. You understand that it is a random, it is going to be a random result, right? So now you have a level of understanding. This is something that I already mentioned before, right? The 3 secrets of the champion, right? You become aware, you understand, you let it go. So now you're aware that these results are going to be random based out of the data that you've collected. But if you don't have that, and now you take random trades, you're going to have, obviously, random results. Now you are letting the emotions to come in because you don't have the data and you're not accepting that there is a random result. So that's the reason why you got to do all these things, because once you collect that positive expectancy, look at what that says, positive expectancy. The emotion is going to be positive. You understand, you have awareness, and you're not attached to it. That's how it's going to let you to get to where you want to be, a little more composed, a little more calm. And it's just at this point, like Nick said, you're just treading the data, not the emotions, not these, gambling situations that sometimes people get into.
Yep, random actions will give you random results. That goes for anything too, not just trading, but life in general. Random actions bring random results, and we don't want to build our life on randomness, do we? We don't want to build our life on maybes. Honey, maybe I can get you out of a job one day, maybe, or when you finally do, it's like, maybe I can hold up enough payouts to sustain and, keep you out of a job. It's like, how would you like to actually know? How would you like to back that up by data and be like, you know what, look, over the last 12 months, this is what I've done, this is my trading business, this is what it's produced, and if I do that again this year, then I'm likely to have a very common result as I did last year, right? So it's just about getting your ducks in line and creating order, right? You need to create order in your business. And that's what sticking to that plan does, and collecting that data is now you have something to actually look at, and numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah, that's your advantage on the markets.
Yes, sir. Did anyone actually get in on the 15 when we called that? Anyone? What did we move here? 500 pips. 51. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wow.
500 plus. Some of you guys did. Yeah. Stopped out at break even. I did, but on accident. Okay, got break even. Yeah, I see BE probably got hit for a lot of you guys. Yep.
Did you guys get hit like by accident, or did you guys just say screw the top wick?
No, some of them got it on the 15. So the 15 actually had the top wick, but it was the next 30 that didn't have it. The 15, I was all ready to go. I looked over at this account and then boom, the price just dropped like, you know, dropped down there. So if you guys weren't like running a stream or, you know, doing all that, then I think you could have got it. Or looking at multiple accounts, I was too slow.
Yeah, it was clean.
You snooze, you lose, you know? You snooze, you lose. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably hit BE though, especially with that 15. Kind of came back up and made that steeper top wick. Same deal with the next candle. You know, went down, came up, made a top wick. Up 400, very nice, very nice. Yeah, some made money, some got B, some even lost money. Yeah, I think I would have lost money on that, believe it or not. I don't think I would have hit break even yet, and my stop would have been the current candle high there. Close partials, nice, awesome, beautiful. There he is. 30 seconds. What's poppin', brother? How are you, man? Hey, you're welcome. You showed up consistently and made it happen, bro. Can't give us all the credit. Good job, man. Good job. Way to go. First eval. Sheesh. Good stuff, man. Great. Glad you are learning a lot. Simple price action strategy, right? Doesn't get too complicated. The thing is, it takes a lot of waiting. It takes a lot of discipline. You know, it takes a lot of really, you know, sticking to the book to make it truly, truly as profitable as we've got it. Yeah, I think we can move down too. The only way I can get in though is if we get the pullback, right? Because like you very rarely see me selling from these type of areas. Same thing like earlier. Very rarely see me take a buy up here. But in the pursuit of that pullback, I might be open to snagging a potential long position here. We'll see. We'll see.
I think so.
We haven't had the chance yet, so we'll see how this candle closes in 8 minutes. If it can close like this, then I pretty much would be open. Something like this. Nice rejection to the downside. We've already moved from 60, right? So we've moved all the way from 60 down to pretty much 4,000. Got nipped right there, right? Right, so we had a 600 pip move. So this is where we could potentially come back. Did we not call 4,000 today? Did we not? Sheesh. On the decimal. Wow. That's that psychological bank number. That's right, David. That's right. I learned that in Swaggy C's course. Is it good or bad to focus on one instrument or pair? I think it's pretty good. I've only really focused on one instrument, which is gold, for the last couple of years, and I've done fairly well for myself, trading gold. So the cool part about that is you get to spend every single day with the same one or two pairs. So you really, really begin to learn a lot. Re-entered at the top wick. What a savage. Okay. Beautiful. Realized I was in my own way. Very enlightening. Awesome. I love that, man. Congratulations. Sounds like a breakthrough moment. 30 seconds. Sounds like a breakthrough moment. Yeah, I personally love focusing on one instrument, but everybody's a little bit different. I think it really just depends on how your actual brain works. I like, in everything in life, I like very simplistic stuff, not too complicated. I think one of my superpowers is to look at something extremely complicated and break it down into its most simplest form possible, right? So that's typically what I look for. Anything that keeps things simple for my brain to comprehend and understand, I look to go that way with it. So, but again, I have other friends who actually have created a lot of success in the chaos, meaning like they have 10 pairs, 8 pairs that they look at every day. And so just, again, it all depends on you and, the way you like to learn. And by the way, you should learn how you like to learn. You should learn about learning a little bit. I remember when I learned how to learn. Crazy. You wouldn't even think you'd have to do that. But there's some good books on it and all that. But, just practice the art of learning. It's pretty crazy. Understand your behavior. Yeah, exactly. You understand the behavior. You understand the times, right? We typically have specific times that we really like to look for and get aggressive on trades with. So, yeah, one or two pairs is a sweet spot for me. All right, am I not annoyed? Okay, so Nick, you called that sell so good, and no matter where you would have entered, it would be a W. Are you not annoyed watching it play out that way? I used to get annoyed, I used to, but now it's whatever, you know what I mean? I know that there's another trade coming right around the corner, so it's nice. Again, there's a victory in knowing that the move was going to happen, knowing direction, understanding the price action, and seeing things before they, kind of pan out. It's another thing to get involved in them and get the right entries and all that stuff. So it's not really that annoying to me. Would have liked to put one on the board for the group here, for the live stream and whatnot, but you can't force things like that, especially when you have other people learning and stuff like that. You don't want to force anything that's just not going to be profitable over time. So I think really allowing people to see me sit out and weight is actually more impactful sometimes than making money on a trade. You know, I remember Don and Raja, I'd be like, man, I wish one day I can stay out of trades like they can, or I can, you know, be as patient and as disciplined as they are, because I really was not able to do that. I was jumping at everything, every little movement I would jump at, and I thought it would be really cool if I could be as disciplined as those guys were. And that's why I take pride in that, is like really just being patient and disciplined every day, because at one point I just couldn't control myself. So I know there's a lot of people out there that can't control themselves either, and you know, maybe you made money today, right? But that doesn't necessarily make you profitable, right? But one thing you'll see me do is not execute unless it's truly there, and in the long run, that's what's going to keep you profitable. That's what's going to bring money in long term for you. So yeah, it was just something I respected a lot. I wanted to get good at, and now that I am good at it, you know, I think it can help others too. Yeah, exactly. Yep, I think a lot of people agree with that.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
wanted
sir.
it
As far as
so
trading,
bad.
You know, not every move is your move.
Yeah, dude.
iyi boro yo
I
wanyereje ya
wanted
Nyanza
that
ni iyo
discipline
munsi.
so bad, and once I picked it up, I never wanted to put it down, because it pays. Right? It legit pays, you know? Like, we're making thousands of dollars a week now, and it's not because I'm so good. It's just I'm just being really good at following the system that produces the money. That's all.
That's it.
Yeah, that too, Alpha Stacks. I'm also up 500 pips on my live account right now. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I haven't even opened TradingView today. Let's open it up. Or Tradeovate, whatever. Okay, we're coming back up now. So let's see what happens here. We got 2 minutes on the closure. And we'll see where we go. Yeah, I've been holding sells on my live account. I mean, since like I got in with the other guy, man. Who else got in with me on that top wick? Yeah, I made like, you know, 100 million. Just kidding. I just noticed though that because I wired $20,000 over to Tradeovate the other day, and it's still not there. So I'm not sure what's up with that.
Really?
Yeah, gonna have to call him today. Gonna have to give him a call.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
How did the Clubhouse trades do in London and Asian? We haven't taken a trade yet in the Clubhouse. I mean, you know, like we haven't called one. I'm sure Clubhouse members have definitely traded, but during our sessions, we haven't had a trade yet. Yeah. Okay, this is actually setting up pretty decent. Yeah, how was Asian session last night? I was at the comedy show, otherwise I would have been looking, but how was it? Any trades? It was a banger like always? Oh, nice. Oh, let's go. Can you check my Asian? Oh, here's an Asian trade. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I would have liked maybe... Yeah, actually... decent opportunities here. Yeah, right here I would say is probably the best one. Right here. This would have been great too if you had a lower wick, but no lower wick on that one. And yeah, this one's not bad. The only thing here is you got that resistance there. Other than that, strong bullish move up. Yeah, a couple good plays. There's probably like an inverted seller here too somewhere after breaking those lows. All right, so let's see here. I may have a buy stop. You know, if we can get like a decent lower wick on this candle here, where we kind of push down a little bit and then start coming up, right, to break these highs. This may be our shot to get back up towards 34 there, and potentially look to take some buys. So let's see how we do. If we can make a small lower wick, and then there might be some potential here. Might be some potential. Wow, 130 pips.
I know, bro.
Sheesh.
I want to stay on this GC chart, but
Well, if we can come down and actually create a
Queremos
steeper
break
wick,
even
then
ariko.
there could be an opportunity on the break of the highs here. But it is 10:30. We are going to move into London close here. So if we can maybe attempt to fill that wick, right, and then push up. Fill this wick here and then get the break of the high. That could be pretty good there too. So we'll see. We're going to need a little bit more of a push than that. I think Zoom live streams are better than YouTube. Yeah, they're good. They're good. They got no delays or anything like that, so it's nice. Plus, we're in Asian, London, all that together. Yeah. To be honest, I don't really see a good opportunity here. So I don't know. It's nothing. I don't really like the break of the highs or anything. It just it doesn't make sense at all yet. I think we need a bullish closure if we're gonna go long. Something like this, some sort of a bullish closure would be ideal here. I think it's too early, man. We don't want to make the top wick and then just drive back down. You know, very, very tricky. Although we're expecting a little bit of a retracement here, you know, we still got to be smart with everything, right? Like that right there, I'd like to take more sells after that. But like that buy right there would be pretty good. But you know, it's gonna take another 13 minutes. Buys are very tricky. Yes, they are. Yeah, so the impulse idea is probably not the best. Oh, nice. Let's go. Document the journey. Yeah, awesome. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do you prefer to get a mentor or to read a book so you can be a successful Forex trader? I mean, I would read books. I'd use them as mentorship. The only issue is the book doesn't really know your situation. You do, you know, so you can try and put that together and mentor yourself. But it's really good to get a second set of eyes on your data, on your trading, and really find someone that you can talk to with a little bit about trading and life, and they can help you much better than any book could. But you know, some people don't need them. You know, some people could just take what they get from the book and use it until they do find a mentor. So I think the book's a great place to start, but if you can get a good individual who you can talk to about life and trading, that's going to be your best bet. Speaking of that, we will have 2 spots open up in the Elite program. I know we haven't opened it in like 2 or 3 months, but we're going to open it up in November. We're going to look to take on maybe two more traders for one-on-one stuff. It's a year-long mentorship, so looking to really take some guys or girls and get them into some good shape here on the front end of the year, so that way we could see some results, you know, towards the midway point and towards the end of the year. London close is an hour and a half away. Oh, that's right, they moved it back, right? Duh. Boat for lunch today? How could I refuse? Yeah, we'll see. What time we thinking, man? What time we thinking? I gotta check the schedule a little bit. I like to stack my productive afternoons on Monday and Tuesday, so we might be good though, depending on the time. Let me ask the boss. Yeah. Let's do it.
Wait, who said that?
Wiz Buddha. Wiz Buddha.
Oh.
C Melly.
Hey.
I know C Melly was telling us
Wiz
about
Buddha?
it. He was telling us about it last night, so might be able to swing it.
Wiz Buddha, how you doing?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah. Well, C Melly's here at my house, so let me just see what we could do and what time works best.
Ask the boss.
I think he's at my house. C Melly, are you in my house? Get out of my house, man.
Yo, C Melly, hit up some more mini golf.
C Melly, I left you a gift outside the door. By the way, my bad. I felt like a bad host last night. Didn't even give the man no water. Man was in the guest bathroom just drinking out the faucet. I said, damn.
Drinking the sink like
That was
it
my
was a
bad.
water fountain.
Wokey in the house. Fire lunch. We had not lunch. We had dinner. Yeah, we had dinner. Back up now, and then I want to come back down, so I want to clean this range up too here on gold. What a move on the 4 hour.
I think that's my cue to call it.
Yeah.
30-minute candle though, still on top of it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll stick around for like another 20 minutes ish. Yeah, we'll see if we can get something at 11. If maybe we hit a buzzer beater here today. If not, then we call it and we come back for Asian.
Yep.
And that's another thing too. Somebody asked, like, what about this whole move down? Like, are you not annoyed? A little bit, right? But I know I got Asian session, right? And then I got, if I want, I could participate in London session, and then I got pre-New York session, then I got New York session, and then I got all day Wednesday, right, to take trades, and then all day Thursday. So, yeah, I think chart time and trading, 6+ years now, you just begin to, it's a part of regular business. Some days you're gonna get this move, some days you're gonna know it's gonna happen, and literally not be able to get a pip out of it. So it's just how the cookie crumbles. Crumble cookie, crumble cookie, crumble, crumble. Yeah, it just happens. Happens sometimes. I didn't get in the trade. No, I didn't. Yeah, we liked the sells from up here, but just things didn't work out the way we wanted them to. And it looks great now in hindsight, doesn't it? But that's the other powerful thing about the simulator. Is like, if you just look at TradingView, you're gonna be like, oh, I could have been in there, could have been in there, could have done that, could have did, right? But if you understand like what happened, the candle first melted down, then came up for a top wick. It wasn't as pretty as it may seem to look in hindsight, right? So if you guys have simulators or really just showing up every day and watching the candles, like your best teacher at the end of the day. Yo, good morning, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Burger was fire. It was. Yeah, tonight's looking good. Asian session vibes look good tonight. Yeah, I think I'm getting those 10 50K instant funded accounts on Wednesday. So yeah, so we'll do the giveaways on Wednesday. Either Asian or New York session in the clubhouse. Probably Asian, since it's be just us. So probably Asian, but again, I think what we'll do is we'll give away some accounts in all the sessions, because I know some of you guys only make it to London, or some of you guys only make it to New York, so we'll spread it out.
Yeah, Muggs, it low-key can be hurricane season in November, yeah, but it's not looking like it right now though, so I think we're chilling.
That's all right. We can hang out in the hurricane. Hurricanes are fun.
Yeah,
we get to hang out outside, chill, light some candles.
Hurricanes are awesome.
It'll be a magic moment, right, C Melly? It could be a magic moment.
Sure.
We can create a moment. Hold on.
Yeah, Simel, you love the hurricane seasons, right?
Oh wow, 4 hour. Let's get it.
Okay.
Make sure you all get on time there.
Hey, by the way, that's it. That's the 4 hour target right there. That's exactly where we've seen price coming down into, is that support. So with no top wick, my eyes are open. So let's see. We're going to close up on the 30 in 18 minutes. 15 is going to get a closure in 2 minutes. So there might be an opportunity here for this inverted celery on the way back up. The magic alligators that are flying around everywhere? Yeah, that's true. You got to watch out for them.
Honestly, I used to see
the
gators
unicorns
all the time, but I don't see them anymore.
Yo, I never see gators anymore.
Oh, bro. Never. Saw them literally every day at one point. Haven't seen them in a minute. Oh, we actually seen a baby gator though at golf on Friday. See Melly, right?
Bro, last time I seen a gator, you know what I said? Hey, how are you? How's it going?
This guy. Yeah, the little guy was chilling, yo.
Yeah, it must be some weird stuff they're spraying in the air. I see them doing that a lot. Bro, the other day
I wonder what.
I had these I had Kingman just hanging out outside on the driveway playing. Bro, all of a sudden this flock of like massive birds just start flying over him in a circle. I'm like, yo, these birds were so big they could probably pick them up. Bro, all of a sudden I hear like a flap of a wing. I wasn't looking. I'm like, whoa. I had to go down there and like pick the little guy up. I'm like, yeah, these dudes will pick you up, Kingman.
Gotta be careful, bro.
Bro, those big birds too.
Dude, I know.
Big
What are
birds.
those things called? Like,
bro, they tried plotting on my boy, man, and then they tried plotting on him another day too. It was crazy. So yo, start bringing out
yeah,
some
for real, gotta be careful.
artillery here. Yo, this don't look bad here. So yeah, I might have a buy stop on the break of this 30-minute high. If this 15-minute candle can close up pretty weak like that, right? The next candle here might be our pusher, right? Where we break the highs, move up. I don't know what this is. Let me check it out. But this is probably going to be like, yeah, enough. That's going to be enough. Let's just put it like that. So 80 pips to that wick. 215 back up. So we'll see. We'll see. We got 40 seconds. So possible buy stops for me coming up. Really would like to see a wick down because again, that's going to be our stop loss, right? So if we can kind of move down a little bit on the open, right? Create a wick and then break the high, that'll be great. That'll be fantastic. All right, let's see if we can get it. 12 seconds. We need a little bottom wick and then a potential buy stop here. Gators have done enough. Yo, the Gators like, yo, we're not coming out anymore. You guys are running us over. You're building our homes. Yeah, because they're doing a lot of building out here. All right, let's see if we can get a little lower wick. And then possible entries at 4013.2. Yeah, that should be enough right there. So I'm going to have a buy stop here. Stops are going to be kept below this low here. So we got tight stops. Sheesh. 140. Oh, I'm sorry. We got, what is this? 4021 is really like partials. So if we can crack that, then we look pretty good. 4021. Can we get there? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you can wait for a 30 closure if you like. Yep. That's not a problem either. Yeah, because 30 is just breaking its own high here. So it's going to be a little risky, but I think this could be a good time to execute. Hunted them down. Damn. So you were an alligator hunter? That's crazy. My man was hunting. I heard they're pretty easy to get actually. Is that true? Okay, if we re-break those highs now, it should be good. Should be good. Let me just set this up over here. Boom, boom. Okay, yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think this looks good. If we break those highs now, everything looks good to go. If we want to keep melting, I mean, it is what it is. Stops are going to be kept below the low. So yeah, somewhere down at like 4,006. It's going to be like a 60, yeah, like 65 pip stop. Yeah, so basically the trade's going to look something like this. Stops here. Obviously, like main TP is here, but this is going to be like partials. Something like that. So We'll see if we can get it. Yeah, I heard like the iguanas too. You can go in and just like hunt down the iguanas on the golf courses and. Got tapped in on good old MGC, huh? That's alright. Yeah, always keep in mind MGC. You want it a little bit higher. Even any one of them, regardless, you always want it to be a little higher. Pythons, yep. Okay, let's see. Do we touch down again, or do we wick up? What's it gonna be, Goldie? Yeah, if we go too far, we'll have to wait on the next closure. My stops are looking like the current candle low. So wherever that low is. So we may, if we go any deeper, we may have to delete and then just wait for another candle here. So that's probably like as low, as big of a stop as I'll go here. Yeah, because we do have a good range moving up, right? We got about a 75 pip move up, so that looks pretty good. Oh, got wicked in. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Literally the worst. A lot of times that happens on MGC, so keep that in mind, guys. Like anytime you have, let's just say you have a buy stop, right? And let's say that buy stop is going to be on the break of this high right here. Especially if you're using MGC, you have to put that order a little higher, like right there. Yeah. Otherwise, a lot of times it gets tapped in and ends up going the opposite way or whatever. So that's why I never use MGC.
Yeah.
And you pay more with fees, but sometimes you have to, like with these ranges, you're kind of forced.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. Only during these times, you know. Try not to, but.
Alright, if we break the low again, I've got to delete this and wait 9 minutes. But I could definitely still see us moving back up here. Yeah, I might have to delete. Yeah, we're going to delete this. We're looking at like 90 pip stops at this point. So let's delete. Let's wait on this closure. And we'll go from there. Waiting on the 30 now. Gonna wait on the 30. Yeah, that's good. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think it's a good idea now too. We got like 90 pip stops there. Time to delete. That's right. That's right. This is gonna be, so this would have been like an inverted celery. So if we look at the inverted celery, let's just check it out, right? We have a 90% win rate over about 40 trades. Average hold time is actually pretty long here, right? Because a lot of times we wait for these trades to play out. A lot of times we get in where they just get started. So average hold time is 26 minutes. And typically that's because when we break that high, we usually don't make the biggest move on this candle here, right? It usually sets up. That's why I'm saying, like, some of you guys that are waiting, it's not a bad idea either, right? Just wait for the actual closure. So a lot of times, like, I'll be in at that point on these inverted celeries from somewhere else, right? And then we kind of hang out in that trade a little longer and then close it. So yeah, so that's what this trade is here. And it was a 15, but now it looks like we'll be waiting on a 30, right? So as long as that 30 minute can close up very weak, something like this, just like we've seen the 15 do, then yeah, that's our shot. So the inverted celery is a candle closure, and the anatomy of it usually has a very steep lower wick, right? That steep lower wick, like a big rejection, small top wick, and then like a very small body. So that's like your ideal inverted celery deal right there. Yeah. And then if we look, we have all the data here to back it up. 90% win rate over 39 trades. Yeah, so 26-minute hold time. Crazy. Took a small loss. Okay, cool. Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, the good part about if you're on MGC, it's probably like a smaller loss.
On these ranges.
I know.
Same.
I know. The tricky part is the ranges. The ranges. So let's get rid of this. Yeah. But we are in rejection zone here, so we'll see what we do. Might even be able to get a better entry. All right, if we reject, so if we reject again here, and the next 30 minutes starts melting off like this, right? If we break those lows, we got no business breaking the high. We should just keep running. So if we do end up breaking the lows and then breaking the highs again, that's also going to be another opportunity for us to potentially participate. But I think 11:15 is my cutoff time here today. Yeah. Inverted celery is only when we target, not only, right? Because sometimes you're going to be trending as well. So in this case, we are looking at it in a target tapped area, but there will be other times where, let's just say like we're bullish, right? And price been moving up, and we're just trying to catch like a little pullback or something. A lot of times, like, especially during times of volume, you'll tend to get these pullbacks, right? And then what'll happen is like you'll get this candle right here. So you're looking for a support, right? But you don't have one yet. Meaning there's no bullish candle yet that came, but you want to take this buy, right? Because you got volume coming in. You know, everything's looking good. This is the kind of the pullback you were looking for. So there's going to be times where now, even though this is a trending market, we're going to still be looking to take the buy. So it's not always when the target gets hit. A lot of times you could find these inverted celery plays within the trend itself. And you could take advantage of it. You know, you just got to know how to tiptoe and bounce around high volume time, and you can get some good results. Because ideally, before we take a buy right now, what do we really want to see? We want to see a bullish candle, right? Like a bullish closure, so that way we have a strong, legit support. The only issue is sometimes during the very high times of volume is after this liquidity or after that rejection, you're not going to get that nice little support to take a buy off of. So we noticed that, you know, we picked up on it over time, and then we say, okay, you know what, if the volume's there, the direction's there, the pullback is there, then we can look to execute impulsively, right? Like an impulse entry, whatever, on the break of that high. And again, typically those candles are going to make pretty big moves during those higher times of volume. Let's go with the 30. Let's do it, brother. Let's do it. 30 closures it is. 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I just deleted.
Yeah. Just got back from Rome. What up, Brian? How was it, man? Sick.
What's up, Brian?
That's what I'm saying, man. All the homies are out here getting it. Traveling, new experiences. I seen one of my buddies who I just love. I seen him at a Yankee game with his son, VIP access the other day. I know he got payouts. I know he got a bunch of payouts last week, last 2-3 weeks, and I know those payouts are making a big difference, you know. So it's really, really dope to see, like, you know, everyone out here, you know, sticking to the system and getting paid, you know, what they deserve to get paid for their discipline. And, you know, they're taking that money and they're using it for, like we said earlier, magic moments with their kids or with their spouse or whatever. So it's super dope, super dope. There he is, Andrew. There he is. How was it? I remember doing that a couple years back, actually. So I know the experience. Hope y'all had a good time. It's amazing.
Yeah, that stuff right there gets me fired up, man.
Little man, hype. On the big field at Yankee Stadium. So this is what we talk about when we talk about family victories and whatnot. Fire. You know, about just spending, imagine just being able to spend a little bit more time with your boy. You know, go to a baseball game, do something that he likes. You know what he probably said after that? Man, my dad's awesome. My dad's awesome, man. I got such a great dad, you know, and that's what we want to see happen, right? It's not all about the money, but money has a lot to do with, you know, the moments in life. So not everything to do with them, but, you know, certainly helps. So let's go, Andrew.
Makes life better, bro.
Let's make dads
Big shout out to
superheroes
Andrew,
again.
bro.
That's right. That's right.
He will never forget that, bro.
Never.
Ever.
Right.
Never. And that's the underlying behind the scenes theme that we are here to help you with. You know, again, you know, it's disguised in trading, right? But, you know, we're here to awaken the masses, man, and show them that freedom is available, and, you know, that they can get, you know, it's capitalism, right? You can get whatever you put in and earn here. So it's a beautiful thing to see these guys winning. He had the best time of his life, he says. The motivation for me is unreal right now. Going to give my family everything. That's awesome, man. You see, it motivates dad, it inspires son, and it just overall builds a family dream, you know what I mean, together. So I love that.
That gets me fired up. Let's go.
Now I just want to know when you taking me to a Yankee game. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that too, bro.
How you doing? Nobody knows nothing.
I actually did that one time. That was sick.
Yeah, me and John
Went to the
actually,
Yankee?
we took the whole tour. We went,
Yeah.
you know, all over Monument Park and all that good stuff. And it was super fun.
Yeah.
John, you
We
remember
had,
that? John was pretty young then too.
Of course, bro. We pretty much like met A-Rod almost, or at least almost.
Oh
did.
wow,
Yeah,
that's nice.
he's seen us.
Hey, we met Michael
When he was
K.
eating
all right?
seed oils.
We had
then.
a close.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, we had a close friend that worked in Yankee Stadium and stuff. Worked for the Yankees.
Yeah, we knew someone, you know? We knew someone.
We knew something. Yeah, bro. Sick though. Sick stuff.
It was. What do I think about the 8 a.m. Onion? Let's take a look. 8 a.m. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I was staying away from buys. I wanted to see little like a break and retest above this zone here, because there was just a lot of rejection here, plus the 4 hours bearish. So, and no surprise that we got that fake out there too. But I didn't like those to take them, only the support in the support is there, right? It's just a little choppy to the left, and we were also pretty bearish, right, on the higher time frame there. So I stayed away from them for that reason. All right, here comes our new hourly candle. Very interesting. We're over here at wow. I say we let this thing just do its thing today. What do you guys think? This is a animal here right now, and I really don't. I know the animal that I'm hunting, and that animal can kill us, right? Unless we're truly precise and have a good understanding of the shot that we're looking for. And I just don't see a clear shot. I just don't see any clear shot here today from where I'm sitting, from my area. So I don't know. Nothing to force here. You know, I think these are paving really, really nice ranges for Asian session tonight, and London and New York tomorrow. So let's not jump in the way of this animal here, and let's just let it do its thing. You know, there might be some good trades coming up later on. I would look for a range here, a little range, right? And then possible buys, right? For price to start to retrace a little bit. But until that happens, personally, I would just stay out the way, right? Stay out the way of this move down. We're really, really trucking here. So yeah, that's what I would do. Other than that, let's have a good time in Asian tonight. Yeah, let gold do its thing. The daily candle's coming down here. We're at support. We don't know if we want to push through, if we want to reject it. So let's let this daily candle do its thing, and I'll keep you guys updated if I'm looking at anything in the Discord, but I probably won't be participating here today.